Hi, this is Katie Hernandez with episode 1 of This Is That.
And I am him.
And you are him. And it's November 25th, 2023. Just want to talk to you a little bit about your dreams, aspirations, hopes, values, and other things that you think or might pop up that stimulate some sort of positive emotions. So I'm just going to hop right in. So the ideal self is the person you aspire to be.
Okay.
If you could accomplish one thing in your life, what would it be?
I think it'd definitely be musically. Musically, I would like to become a success, just to provide for people, my people, and just contribute, not to the music industry, but just to like the real aspect of music,
Mm-hmm. Cool. I guess this kind of relates to that, but your ideal job?
Music. Definitely a successful music career. I can't really, I do anything to get to money, but except be gay or sell my soul.
Got it.
Put it like that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Looking at this list here, what would you pick out as your top 5 values? It might take you a minute to look through them all, but take your time, you're in no rush.
Top 5 values.
Top 10 if that's easier. I know there's a lot on there, so if you want to start riddling them as you go.
Top 10?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna go creativity. I'm gonna go discipline. I'm gonna go family security. I'm gonna go contribution to others. I gotta go with honesty. Integrity, same thing. I'm gonna slash that one. Love for sure. I should have said love first, but I didn't see it. Success, is that 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wealth.
Two.
Wisdom. And I guess just all around genuineness.
Okay, now of those 10, what do you think is the most important of those values and why?
Of those 10, what was my 10?
Creativity, discipline, family security, contribution to others, honesty and integrity, love, success, wealth, wisdom, and genuineness.
I'm gonna say love is number 1 because God is love. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna say integrity and honesty. You can kind of group it, but number 3, I'm gonna go genuineness. 4, or still 3?
4.
What I said again?
Love,
Creativity.
and
I'm gonna go
honesty.
creativity.
Okay, now one more.
And I'm gonna go
Wisdom, wealth, success.
yeah, wisdom. I'm gonna go wisdom.
Okay.
And because I feel like with those 5 things, if I put them into play correctly, I can make all the other things happen. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What do you think your purpose in life is? Are you drawn to be or do a certain thing or be a certain way?
I think my purpose is to serve God in a way that has virtue. So that just means like not holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? I think that's my main purpose, to serve God in His kingdom. It's what I feel like.
Are you drawn to be a certain way?
Well, God is holy, so I try to be holy.
What are your passions in life?
Music, my child, my mom, my girlfriend. My family.
What excites you and makes you feel alive, useful, engaged?
When I'm doing the right amount of serving God and creating at the same time. But only when it's right. Like the right mixture. It gotta be like, I ain't gonna say even. One got to be a little higher than the other. So serving God got to be a little higher than creating. And then it feel like a feeling of fulfillment.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years? What's the year?
It's 2023, so it would be 2028.
5 years. Well, time goes so fast. And God got a funny way of making your plans obsolete. But most of the time it's for something better. But I would like to see myself successful in music, of course, you know, just providing for my child and for my family. And the people that I can't reach financially, I want to be able to like give them something in the music, like what the music gave me, if that makes sense, you know.
Mm-hmm. How about 10 years?
10 years? 10 years, I gotta be a mogul. Like Jay-Z mixed with Pop, mixed with Kendrick, mixed with, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be like, cause they all got a lot of elements that I wanna be able to embody. Like, of course, Jay-Z got the success, you know. Kendrick just gonna tell you the truth. Pop, it was nobody really. So I wanna embody all those things and just be like a new regime of hip hop, basically, and music. So I don't wanna say bringing it back, but just making it a real new.
If you had the power to make any change in the world, what would it be? Either in regards to yourself or outside of you?
I can take away something. Is that change?
I guess so, yeah. Bring an end to?
Yeah, I would take away deceit. Because I think if you take away deceit, it ends a lot of things. Like poverty, somehow it'll end poverty. And I would just make the world a more loving place. I wouldn't make it so acceptable of deceit. Because I feel like deceit causes poverty in a way. Because you're able to, I can't even explain it, but hopefully that makes sense.
Okay. Now your real self is who you are in your current state. So what do you think your calling is? Do you feel like you're drawn to a certain purpose in life? I've already touched on this.
Yeah, but I definitely say it involved God. Like I feel like my truest self know that I'm here for a time and I have to do something in that time no matter how much I trick myself. And I'm good at tricking myself. I wouldn't say wasting time, but just kind of playing with it a little bit.
On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, how would you rank yourself in the following traits? Self-awareness.
5 is the highest?
Mm-hmm.
5.
Authenticity.
10. Okay, 5.
Empathy.
5.
Relationship management.
5.
And social awareness.
5.
Why do you say that?
Tell me the ones again, and I'm gonna tell you why each one.
Self-awareness.
I'm very self-aware, and I'm very truthful, so I'm gonna call myself on my shit, even if it make me look like shit. So that's why I say I'm very self-aware. What was the next one?
Authenticity.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to call yourself out on your shit if you weren't an authentic person. Like, I'm not gonna tell you a lie, so I'm not gonna tell myself a lie, you know?
Empathy.
Sometimes I think I got too much empathy. I told you I watch a movie and I feel that shit like it's real, even though I know it's a movie. It hurt me inside, you know? So I would say I'm a very empathetic person, sometimes to my own disadvantage.
Relationship management.
I say 5 because if a person, say there's a flaw or a mishap in a relationship that I have with a person, if a person is able to talk and communicate like I can about whatever the situation is, then I feel like it's nothing we can't work through. And sometimes I even push at that when it's not there on the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And social awareness.
I always know what's going on around me. He can't pull the wool sheep clothes over my eyes. I mean, I grew up where I grew up, though. Spartanburg, man. You know, you gotta know what's going on around you. It kind of just groom you that way.
How does your current situation compare to your ideal life? And what changes could you make to move in the direction towards your ideal life?
So my current situation does not reflect where I want to be at all, but it's probably where I need to be to see where I'm going. And in order to change that, I just got to do more of what I know I'm supposed to do. But like I said, I trick myself very easily. So I don't want to say I create distractions, but I play into shit that I don't have to play into, or that if I didn't play into, I would probably get farther. So the change that I could probably like just work on the music more, just be at it more, get to the business side of it more, you know. But as a creative, I care about the business because I have to care about the business, but I don't want to care about the business, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I know if I was to do that, then it would probably make a difference. That's how I'm gonna reach that mogul status. Jay-Z didn't get that by not paying attention to the business, you know.
How would you describe yourself in 5 words?
Passionate, determined, true. Is loving and passionate the same thing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You could be passionate about
Loving and a creative.
What is one thing you've learned about yourself this year?
This year. I think I always, well, is it about myself or just something I learned that when I'm put to the test, I'm gonna ace that motherfucker. No matter what that test is. But I learned that through prayer. And that's why I was kind of asking, like, does it have to be myself or just like something I learned in general?
What do you think your top 3 strengths are?
Durability, foresight, and creativity.
What do you mean by foresight?
like it can be 3 different ways to go to get somewhere, and I can see each way at the same time and pick out the easiest, bestest way to get there, basically. Is bestest a word? Damn.
What are your top 3 weaknesses?
I lack trust. Trust is not easy for me. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn, man. I am. And shit. I lack trust. I'm stubborn.
Can even just be like something physical, like something like
I got broke legs.
Skill. No.
I lack trust. I'm stubborn. I'm just hard-headed, man. That's the same as stubborn, though. Sometimes empathy is my weakness, like I said. Sometimes I'm like too much of an empath.
What legacy do you wish to leave behind?
One that leaves assurance, like outright assurance for my family, you know, people to come generations after me, and society as a whole. Like assurance in God, assurance in success in God. So I think that's what I want my legacy to be.
At your funeral, someone gets up and gives a moving speech that would make you feel warm and proud. What would he or she say about you and your contributions? What would you like people listening to remember about you?
Hopefully someone would get up and say, Slug knew something. We thought that nigga was crazy, but he knew something. And now we all know that something. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the second part?
What would you most like people listening to remember about you?
What would I what?
What would you most like people listening to remember about you?
I would like people to remember that I was true. Like I was not a character. You know? Like I lived, I fucked up, I got it right, I fucked up again, and I got it right again. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by true or real.
So noticing the gap between these two selves can tell you a lot about what needs to be done to move forward from your current self to your ideal self. Who do you think can help you along this path?
I think some people that I look up to, like I'm gonna just say Kendrick, man. Because ain't nobody being as true as that. Ain't nobody, people been through it, but people ain't gonna speak. And so I feel like somebody like that, they done started at a certain place and then got to a certain place, but they maintain authenticity. You see what I'm saying? And you're not gonna get that from a lot of people. So while I don't idolize people, I do look up to greatness. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it have to involve truth for me. When I listen to this nigga, I know he ain't just making a song. You know what I'm saying? I know I know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What resources do you think you need?
Well, I need money. I never thought I'd say this, but I need a deal. And I need the right people around me to coach. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a fast learner. You know, you tell me this, you tell me this, you tell me that. Then I'm gonna go do this and do that. And I'm putting on the pie and mix it up like that. And there you go.
What's the most effective way for you to work towards your personal vision?
Self-discipline.
So positive emotional attractors are emotional states that promote openness, collaboration, creativity, and growth. And when there's individuals that experience these, they're more likely to be optimistic, empathetic, and motivated. These emotional attractors foster a sense of connection, trust, and engagement, and which leads to enhanced teamwork, resilience, and innovative thinking. The positive emotional attractors inspire people to explore new possibilities, build strong relationships, and embrace change. Do you think you're a genuinely positive person and someone that has a positive outlook on life?
Yes, outside of my defect of not trusting people very easily.
What do you think that causes in you?
Not trusting people?
Mm-hmm.
It causes me, no matter how much I want to see the best, it causes me to leave a little room for a motherfucker to do some fuck shit. And it causes me to not put shit past people, even though I love people. You see what I'm saying? So it causes me to kind of give a side eye, basically.
Can you think of any situations that may trigger positive emotional attractors in you? Something that promotes openness, collaboration, creativity, growth.
When I hear these songs and they sound so good, and I'm like, how did this motherfucker, I wish I made that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I hear a song and I'm like, I wish I made that. Or I say, that motherfucker stupid. I'm telling you. They done did some shit on that shit, I'm telling you.
Now, on the other hand, there's negative emotional attractors, which are emotional states characterized by fear, stress, negativity, and resistance to change. When individuals are influenced by these, they feel anxious, defensive, and skeptical. These may hinder collaboration, innovation, and productivity, and they can create a sense of disconnection, mistrust, and conflict among individuals, leading to decreased morale and reduced performance. And you need 3 positive emotional attractors to overcome just 1 negative emotional attractor.
Yeah, I get that.
Can you think of any situations that may trigger negative emotional attractors in you?
When I'm lied to, and it's fucked up, but even when I just feel like I'm being lied to, it does trigger whatever those smart words you just said are. For sure.
Can you think of ways to reduce these in yourself?
Reduce people? what am I gonna do? I'm just playing. I guess it's hard to even say it. Just have more trust in humanity, but boy, that'll be what I have to do. Just trust in mankind more. That didn't even come off my lips right.
Okay, well, that wraps up our interview. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Always. You can come back anytime. We look forward to our next episode of This Is That. Stay tuned, folks. Peace and love. XOXO.
That was peace and love.